Okay, so this is the last video on Econ101 tutorials. It is complete. There's all 10 tutorials. This is tutorial 2 of part 4. So, in a monopolistic competitive markets, products are, so they're identical, right? So you look at toothpaste, there's different toothpaste, different toothbrushes, they're all identical. And there are low barriers to entry. Low barriers means it's easy entry. If I want to become a toothpaste manufacturer, I can do it. It's easy. So the answer will be A. The products will be identical and there will be a low barrier of entry. The next one, example of a firm in monopolist competition is, it's a pizza restaurant in KZN, right? Because restaurants are a monopolistic competition. Because they have their own brand. So let's say a certain restaurant like KFC, if they want to up their prices by 25 Rand for a burger, you have no say in it, right? There's only one KFC, so it's like a monopolistic, type thing. An example of an illography is, anytime they say this, it's a cell phone company. Think of group of a type of companies that are similar. So cell phone companies, Telecom, MTN, there's only 8, 9 types of those. Very little, right? But they're all in competition with each other. So that is on oligarchy. The next one. A monopolistic competitive firm is like an oligarchist firm from insofar as, sorry, I can't spell, I can't pronounce, but basically it's this C. Yeah. So anytime they ask this for a monopolistically and an oligopolistically, you know what I mean? They both, the marginal revenue curves are beneath the demand curves, right? Okay, if you think about it, demand curves are the market price, and the marginal revenue is the actual sale of what they basically got for the product. So it won't be over the demand curve, what the market price is, it'll be below, right? So it'll be C. Because if you go for a shop, right, and let's say if a product is going for 10 Rand, you're not gonna pay 15 Rand for that product, okay? Because it's competitive, you can just go to the next shop and buy it for cheaper. So it's below, total revenue is below the market price, which is the demand curve. Now this is just a definition. According to Nick demand curve theory of oligarchy, each firm believes that it raises its price. Other firms will not raise their price. Think about it. Cell C, Vodacom. If Cell C raises their price, Vodacom will not raise their price. Why, you may ask? There's only 6 main cell phone companies. Let's say Cell C raised their price from 10 Rand to 20 Rand on airtime. Actually, that doesn't make sense. Data. If the other companies also raise their prices, then Cell C will raise their price. They will raise their price. And this chain reaction will continue. They'll keep raising prices until the whole market crashes. Because at the end of the day, we're going to pay 1 gig data, we're going to pay about 1,000 Rand. It can't work, right? So that is why when one increases their price, they expect the next one not to. Because that will destroy the market. Destroy it. Refer to this figure. What is the price the firm charges if marginal cost is MC0? So this is the graph. So you're dealing with what over here? Okay, easy. So marginal cost and marginal revenue, find the intersection. Marginal cost, marginal revenue. So it's basically like this here. So because there's a break from the end of the marginal revenue, just hit the marginal cost, right? So they're both intersecting over here. Go straight up and hit the demand curve. Right, done. So now what are you looking for? The cost, marginal cost. What is the price? So the answer is 20, so that will be D. There can be a lot of different answers because see, they don't specify which company would it be monopolistic. Okay, no, but because they have these and the demand curve, demand curve over here, it's sloping. So it's going to be like those monopolistic, all those companies, right? If the demand curve were just straight horizontal, then you're dealing with competitive. So you're dealing with all those monopolistic companies and stuff. So yeah, this is the way to do it. Short questions. Now we're not going to get questions in multiple choice, and to be honest, I'm bad at this. after doing all this multiple choice in tests and stuff, these questions become like insanely hard. But let's try it, right? A natural monopoly. Now, a natural monopoly, what is it? So it's basically a monopoly that has an advantage because it owns like something like a resource. So let's say a coal mining mining place or business. It has this whole property that it owns where it mines coals. It's a natural monopoly, right? It has resources not a lot of businesses or people can have. Now, when the economies of scale over the relevant range of outputs arises when the economies of scale. Well, to be honest, I do not know the answer. But economies of scale. Yes, I think so. The answer is true. Because that means it has control of its resources. But I'm not that sure. The short questions are a little bit difficult. A distinct feature of an oligarchy is interdependence. True. Interdependence means they keep an eye on each other, what the other person is doing. One person is doing that, they look at the other person, In an oligarchy king demand curve model, the firm faces a demand curve where the king gets the prevailing price. The curve is less elastic, but the king gets more elastic before it. I think that's false, because this is like a king. So I think this is elastic and then that's inelastic, so I think that's false. Okay, hold on, what I'm doing, I got the graph right here, right? So if it's more straight, it's more elastic, and if it's more going down, it's inelastic. So obviously this is going to be elastic, yeah, because the more it goes horizontal, the more elastic, and this is inelastic. So that's true, 100% correct. Okay, so to be honest, these I don't know, like, you're not gonna get this is just filling the blanks here. Yeah, so I'm not sure about this, and I'm not going to teach you something which I'm not 100% sure about, but we did all the multiple choices, which is going to be examinable. You're not going to get these things, so yes, so that's all the tutorials for Econ 101. Good luck with the exams. Don't forget to think, yeah, but, good luck.